The 99. The 99. The 99.
All right, number 9, the famous line from the 1989 movie Field of Dreams was, "If you build it, he will come." And the movie ends, you might remember, with a great long shot, a long line of car headlights of people coming to the ballpark that Kevin Costner's character had built. Well, some crew members from the film are sharing stories of how they got that shot on an Instagram account, Crew Stories. The first and second assistant directors invited local residents in Iowa to show up in their own cars, and they had everyone gather together in a park, and they had a barbecue and gave away prizes, and then they got in their cars and tuned into a local radio station. The station would then give them on-the-spot instructions to when to start driving, and they set up some porta potties, stashed some coolers along the way to make sure people were in the cars were comfortable, but there were no special effects. It was done only with their headlights. The drivers simply switched from high beams to low beams at coordinated times, and in a wide shot, this gave the impression of a bustling traffic jam.
Wow.
They spent the whole day setting it up and got 2 good takes in right at that magic hour when the sun goes down.
Oh, that's
Isn't
great.
that cool?
Huh.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Yep. Number 8, you want to add a little whimsical magic to your spring drobe?
Sure.
Try a drop waist sundress. Just try it. Throw on a blazer. You can wear it to work. You can take the blazer off. You can wear it anywhere. It's just that simple. Drop waist dresses are giving romantic picnic in the park vibes.
Oh.
And the best part is they look flattering on every body type.
False.
Which makes it a win-win in my book. I love the look with some sweet ballerina flats, a simple necklace. Make sure you let the dress be the STOTS. That's star of the show.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Number 11, let's talk about the ancient...
Number 11?
Yes.
Did I say number 11?
Yes.
That is number 11.
So I'm losing my mind. Number 7, let's talk about the ancient tradition of telling the bees. Historians say it may have roots in Celtic mythology, where bees were seen as messengers between human and spirit worlds. So beekeepers had to inform their bees about all important life events like births, deaths, marriages, etc. They believed if they didn't tell the bees, they would cease being productive or die.
No.
The bee-telling ceremony often included draping the hive in black cloth, approaching the hive, gently knocking to get the bees' attention, murmuring the news to the bees in a solemn tone, and sometimes even singing to the bees.
Wow. Weird. All right, number 13. We all know and trust National Geographic when they report on nature and animals, so we're going to show you a recent headline, and then maybe we can discuss the issue at hand. Now, here's the headline. Would your dog eat you if you died? Get the facts.
Sheesh.
You might not look at your fur baby the same way after reading this. And in short, the article says, yes, your dog would eat you if you died and he or she was stuck there for many days without food. It only leads to the question, does it change the way you feel about your dog? Robin?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if my dog went after me now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even you're moving, yeah.
all right, number 5. Let's talk about a classic. Frank Sinatra gave this that we're about to show you to Ava Gardner in 1957. It's a dual Ghia convertible.
Wow.
Ever heard of it? It's a vehicle so rare, only 117 of them were ever made, and only 35 are still around. During the 1950s, Dual Motor Corps in Detroit was known for mostly making military vehicles. The owner decided to collaborate with an Italian car company. Sinatra, whose nickname was Old Blue Eyes, fell in love with the midnight blue interior and obviously wanted to impress Ava Gardner, who was his wife at the time. It can be yours for $349,000 through St. Louis-based classics dealer Daniel Schmidt and Company. There you go.
Yeah, very cool. All right, number 4, here's a fun guy to follow on YouTube and Instagram, Dexter Crutchfield.
Ooh, what a great name.
Yeah, basically he's really good at jumping. Check this out.
This is everything I have ever jumped. A vending machine which is 72 inches high, which wasn't hard at all. It's just scary because what if I were to have fell back? 2 parking spaces, which is 18 inches or longer, depending on the parking space. A street, which varies in distance, but standard streets are 23 feet or longer. A ditch that was longer than the street, 24 feet to be exact. Over 8 chairs, which was 13 feet long. But the hard part is that I have to keep my feet at a certain height that entire 13 feet. Over a car, but that's not challenging. I jumped plenty of different cars, even moving ones. I know you're gonna ask, can you dunk? Yes, I can. And I can even dunk from the free throw line. But back to me jumping. I jumped alligators. Well, actually, it was a ditch of rocks. I jumped over a 6'9" person before as well. But that's not the highest I've ever jumped. The highest thing I've ever jumped over was 7'2". But me jumping that got my confidence up so high, it had me thinking that I could jump over something 8 feet tall. And well, that didn't go well at all. I've even jumped over the most people in a row by doing 12.
2, 3, 11, 12.
I can also do a number of track hurdles at once, even on the highest height. So I had to start hurdling shopping racks at stores.
Look at this.
Grief.
I can keep going on and on, but I'm 100% sure y'all understand. I can literally do anything when it comes to jumping.
We all have gifts.
Why is he not? Why are we seeing him everywhere?
Not a lot of money in jumping high.
I would pay to see that anywhere.
That was Dexter.
He's like the evil Knievel of jumping things.
Yeah.
Without a car or a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I know the knee doctors are sending him their flyers right now. It's just a matter of time, Dexter. Number 3, the very unique-looking Cybertruck from Tesla hit the market in 2023 and immediately made a big splash. It's a really big stainless steel electric pickup. But now auto news sites are calling the drop in value of the Cybertruck insane. Tesla just started accepting trade-ins. They're offering $65,000 for a truck that was purchased last year for $100,000. And that's if it has 6,000 miles or less on the odometer. This 35% markdown on a year-old truck is how much value the average pickup truck would typically lose after 5 years. Reports say Tesla's holding on to 10,000 Cybertrucks that it cannot sell. Some car analysts suggest if you're looking to get rid of a Cybertruck now, you might as well do it and just take the loss.
Or just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Drive it.
All right, number 2, how about some more fun from the great Twitter account, Crap Local News. They post crap local news from across the UK and beyond. That is crap. Wow. Yeah, these are pretty good stories.
Goose loves it. Great stuff. All right, number 1, it was May 2004, and this classic character on Saturday Night Live was born.
This is my dream come true. I mean, I'm totally serious. Tigger hugged me at the door, and I thought I was gonna cry.
I guess Roy isn't doing as well as they first thought. What? Who's Roy? Roy of Siegfried and Roy. He was attacked by his own tiger and suffered devastating injuries.
So, hey, who wants to go on Space Mountain with me? Me!
I want to see the Country Bear Jamboree. I want to go to every country in Epcot and greet them in their own native language. Hola, konnichiwa, hi.
Did you guys hear about that train explosion in North Korea? Media is so sensitive there, so secretive. That we may never know how many people perished.
Who's ready for Mickey Waffles?
Speaking of Speaking of heat, if this greenhouse effect keeps up, we'll all be living underwater. By the way, it's official. I can't have children.
You know what, Debbie? You are totally ruining my trip to Disney. I didn't say a word during It's a Small World when you talked about low birth weight, or during the fireworks when you went about feline AIDS.
It's the #1 killer of domestic cats.
That's Rachel Dratch debuting Debbie Downer for the first time. It was one of those sketches where actors were most likely to break character, so it's, God, that's funny.
So they did good.
That's the 9 at 9.
The 9 at 9.